and I accidentally ended the stream. And I was trying to hit a certain setting and accidentally completely messed up the screen. So I'm sorry for that. So now I gotta put everything back in its place and restart the stream. Cool. So I'm River Outlife, and we're fishing here, or not fishing, we're gonna look over fishing gear today. I'm so used to saying that I'm gonna go fishing. Man, that's crazy. I didn't realize how much I say that until it actually comes out during video as well. But yeah, so we're going to look over fishing gear today. I have some crazy new stuff, just a little sneak peek. A little new camera drone. I say a little, very expensive new camera drone. As well as some dials and stuff. So also question and answering today. So put that in the comments. So we're gonna delete that. That was a major malfunction with the technology there. Wow, that was a fumble. But so we are here today looking over some gear, and hopefully we'll have fun today. I just got done with doing Spanish a couple hours ago. Schoolwork's fun. But yeah, we're getting to it. So we're first gonna start off with some of the not so cool products, which are this right here. These are spinner baits. I'll actually show you guys a little bit more in depth of what the spinner baits look like. Yeah, they're actually pretty cool. And we're gonna look at this one first, just so I can show you guys the different types. This one is really cool. It's not that big, but it actually doesn't have a feather, but it has a really shiny, sparkly disc on it. If you guys can see that. It's actually really shiny, and so it attracts fish. It has like a little dots and stuff on it. So that's actually pretty cool. And we have one with feathers too, which are actually pretty cool with feathers. I'm not sure if they're supposed to catch certain fish or not, because I'm kind of out of my area. If you guys know anything about freshwater fishing in Tennessee, let me know, because I do not know much at all. I did it once a year ago, pretty much today, almost a year ago, and that's the only experience I've had freshwater fishing in Tennessee. So I'm open to suggestions, let's just say that. This one right here has a feather. Hi, what is that? So that is a spinner bait. This is normally used, or some of them are used for trout, I'm assuming. I don't really know too much about them. Typically what this is used for specifically sometimes. Or if you do striped bass too, which we have something that is meant for striped bass and white bass, which we'll get to those. We have these over here, which are pretty much the exact same things. These ones have cool colorations on them though, which is pretty cool. They shimmer in the sun, which is nice. And this is the other ones right here. This is some white bass and striped bass. Here we looked on Amazon and looked at reviews and stuff, and these were actually pretty well reviewed for striped bass and white bass, which we bought them. So that's pretty cool. And I'll let you guys have a choice. Do you guys want to see the new drone next, or you guys want to see a fishing reel next? I'll let you guys pick. Keep in mind, new drone, I use the term very, very loosely. I got it in November, I believe. But it's still relatively new because I barely touched it. So, what do you guys want to see first? You guys want to see a fishing reel, or you guys want to see a brand new camera drone? Let me know. Well, rating that, I'll show you guys a little bit more in depth. Kind of the thing that we're using today. I'll do the reel first. So this is the reel. One of the reels we're going to bring to Tennessee. This is a Shimano FX. This is a relatively old reel. I've had it for about a year now. Actually, one of my most popular videos is using this reel, which I actually love this reel. It's caught a lot of big fish for me. I've caught probably 40-inch redfish on this thing and a lot of big fish on this rod and reel. This has survived thunderstorms, fishing on jetties, fishing in cold. This thing has survived a lot. And to show you the inside of it, it's got to unscrew it. Come on. Voila. So this is the inside of the guts of it. So, boom, boom. Everybody likes to see that. Kind of the gold in it. It's kind of like metal. It's not with tin. It's pretty strong, but it's like if you step on it hard enough, it probably will break. I'm not over here going to test it, though, because I was just a little stupid, honestly, to test that. But, okay, that's kind of what we're doing. And please remember to type in the comments. I love hearing your guys and seeing your guys' comments, just so we can build a better community on the channel. Just kind of want to build, like, everybody's, like, you know, rapport up with the channel, so everybody knows the channel, everybody likes the channel. So, we have a reel here that, this reel is taking over the internet and fishing. It's called SLX, and the SLX DC, SLX Base, SLX XT, and SLX HG are the SLXs. So it goes, the like levels and expensiveness is SLX, SLX HG, SLX XG, or XT, and then SLX DC. And we'll get to those a little bit later, which I have one of those reels, and they are worth it. Sometimes they're not. We're gonna get to this though, which these are collapsible fishing rods, which if you would have told me a couple years back that there's 2 fishing rods, 2 fishing reels, line and stuff in there, so I would call you a liar, but there is actually. But there's actually rod and reels in this little bag right here, surprisingly. So we have 2 reels, 2 fishing reels, as you guys see here, 2 fishing reels, which are 3,000 size. And we have 2 fishing rods. The fishing rods are pretty cool because the fishing rods are collapsible. That's why they're kind of a little bit on the expensive side, because they're collapsible. So we're gonna untwirl this bad boy and see what happens. So this is a brand called Pallison. I'm not sponsored by that brand at all. So it's about, let's see, I'm trying to measure it without like looking at it too deeply. It is about, I want to say 6 feet. Let me stand up and see how tall it is. If it's about 6 foot, if it's taller, just slightly taller than I am. Let's see. Yeah, it's about 6 foot. It's slightly taller than I am. So this is a 6 foot rod, medium action. So that's that right there. It's like an inch, 2 inches taller than I am, so it's around that. So we're also going to go to some other combos later in today, which those combos are awesome. But we're going to get to this. This is my brand new camera drone, the DJI Neo, and I actually flew it a little bit today over the river, and I'm going to post some of that tonight. But here it is right here. It's on right now. It's actually quite warm, which is not a good sign. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Pretty cool. I may or may not do a live stream tomorrow at a lake that I'm at, just depending. But here is the drone. Pretty cool, honestly. It's pretty expensive too. I think it's like $100 for the drone, something like that. I'm not 100% sure. It was a gift for my birthday a couple months ago, so I'm not 100% sure. And we got this, which I've been dying to show you guys. So a reel that the internet, it took the internet by storm, the SLX DC. Here it is. This is not the SLX DC, the digital computer one, but this is the next one down. This is the SLX XT. Still has some of the same components, and it has the wonderful bearing system. Voila. It's beautiful. It's nice to see it. But we're gonna clip that back on there. Boop. Oh, now I gotta clip. So a little bit hard, you gotta put it back, and then you gotta hit the lock button. And then now it's perfect. It is, the only bad thing is while you're fishing, if that happens, then you have the possibility of losing your your very expensive rod and reel combo and the ball bearings in it. So that's the only bad thing about that part. So you can lose the ball bearings. This is SLX DC, or SLX XT, sorry. And this is actually a pretty cool rod. A reel, the rod's on is a Shimano FX. It's a Shimano and Shimano combo right here. But now we're going to get something a little bit cooler. And if you guys know anything about really expensive high-end rod and reels, they typically don't come in 2 pieces sometimes. Penn has an exception sometimes because Penn likes travel-compatible stuff. But I have one even more. So this is a Daiwa Crossfire 6-piece rod and reel combo. This is a official Daiwa product. This is it right here. It comes with multiple pieces. Instead of being telescopic, it's sturdier than the typical telescopic. And it also won't close on you when you're fishing, which is very, very nice touch by the developers. Which is awesome. So, yeah, we're going to put this in there. It's kind of hard to master when you're doing that. But this is about 6 foot tall. And this is the collapsible Daiwa. It is actually Daiwa Sweepfire, as you see there. It's Daiwa Sweepfire. And the reel that comes with it is this right here. The Daiwa Sweepfire reel. 2,500 size. Perfect size. I'm back. Nice to see you, Salty. We'll get into the good stuff right here with the Daiwa telescopic, or the 4-piece, which is really rare for really high quality rod and reels, is that they typically don't come in like multiple pieces, not to mention 6 pieces like this one is. So that is really cool. And just for the viewers that didn't just join, we have a rod and reel that we just showed, which was my SLX DC, the reel that took the internet by storm back in 2020. And this is it right here, the one that makes a buzzing sound when you cast it. The zzz. I have braid on it right now. I think 15 pound braid, which is not really smart in the long run, but it's fun, cast far. But that's that right there. I'm actually going to use this tomorrow when I go fishing. But I'm going to change the rod out to a little bit of a better rod, because this rod's just good for collapsing and breaking down and that type of stuff. And just to give you guys some information, we hit full monetization, and that means super thanks and chat thanks and members are now available if you guys want to do that. I didn't mention it yet in this stream. So if you guys wanted to say what's up in the chat, a super chat or something like that, that would be awesome. I would really love that. Hi, Mr. Blob. Yeah, the line is not on the guide on the reel because I was not paying attention, and it was also cold, as you can see. He actually pointed that out. It is not in the guide right there, which it should be in that guide right there. As you see, it's not in there. Properly, it would be like this, because this is a bait caster. A spinning reel, like this, Shimano, would properly look like this. You flip the bail right here, put it through. That's how you tell. If the drag pulls when you do it, that's how you know you actually did it right. But I was not paying attention when I was hooking that one up. So that's what happened. So a lot of backlash came after that, from the chat and from the reel itself. Backlash is a terminology used while fishing, basically meaning when the line and the spool goes back and back and back and tangles. That's what backlash means typically when you're using fishing terms. I know there's probably a term for like everything using backlash, like music and like social media and stuff. I bet you there's something, but I don't know. I only know the fishing version of it. But that's that. And for everybody that's just joining, we have right here a brand new drone. This is the DJI Nero. cool.
No.
What'd he do?
Puppy.
My dog did something. What'd he do?
Puppy, no.
Dude, what?
No, sir.
Oh, come on, dude.
Really?
My dog just dug a hole in my yard while I'm live streaming. Come on.
No.
Can't believe my
You don't
dog
do
just
that.
did that. Chip. Well. Wow. That was interesting. My dog just tore up my backyard. That's always fun.
No. No, sir.
Well. I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode of River Alley. Didn't get where I wanted today, but yeah, see you guys soon.